And this is the global forecast for April 2023, brought to you by the wonderful people at AskTheAnswer.com, the UK's leading website for tarot readers, psychics, mystics and channelers. Look, folks, after the madness of this last couple of months, it would seem on the surface that things are calming down, but that's on the surface. What is happening is that now a lot of planets have changed sign during March. Mars changed sign, Saturn changed sign, Pluto changed sign. A lot of change been going on. But what that's had the effect of is like a change in the tide, and it's cleared all the flotsam and jetsam. It's cleared all the muck away. And what it's left is certain clear situations that now can have specific actions taken place. So April's going to be very much a time of laser-like, homeopathic-like, sharp actions, which are going to bring incisive developments rather than fluffy negotiations, compromises and halfway measures. There is a Mercury retrograde happening this month in the middle of Taurus, and it's going to affect those people born in the last week of April, July, October, January, and the first week of February, May, August, November. But it's not a massive Mercury retrograde compared to some we've had in recent years. Venus is trucking along nicely, getting brighter and brighter on the western horizon. Mars has now finally left Gemini and moved into Cancer, but he's not really giving a lot of grief. And Jupiter is having fun, rocketing through Aries, building up to the massive lineup that's coming up in mid-May, of which more next month. Saturn is doing fine in early Pisces, bringing a lot of pleasure to a lot of people, actually. And Uranus now is finally finishing off old ground before preparing from May onwards for new challenges. Neptune's quiet. Pluto isn't. Pluto has just moved into Aquarius. It's going to stand still and go retrograde fairly soon, and then it will nip back into Capricorn again. But in the short term, the moons this month are phenomenal. The full moon on the 6th, at 16 degrees of Libra, is actually quite quiet. But the new moon, 5:30 a.m. on the 20th of April, UK time, is a total eclipse of the sun. It's not a bad eclipse as eclipses go, but it is exactly square Pluto. This speaks to me of incisive, yes, no, black, white, super sharp, laser-like intensity. There's something acute here, acerbic, surgical. And for everyone, the more we get into 18, 19 April, there's going to be this sense of build-up. It's like, oh, bugger, something's about to blow. There's a cut. It's like, there's just this image of a scalpel opening up something. And it's quite dodgy, to be honest. It's one of those very few short, sharp shocks. It's like a sudden pimple on top of the boil. At the start of this year, I figured this period of the 18th to the 20th of April as one of the two most difficult and challenging periods of this year. So count to 10, put out good vibes at this time, because there'll be a lot of people making a lot of noise and they need to calm down. It could get a bit dodgy around the 18th to 20th of April. So for all of you, put out good vibes at that time, please, and do both yourselves and the world a favour. If the world were my client, I'd be saying, right, this month, generally quiet, sleepwalking through it all, and then a sudden surge around mid-April. Watch out for that eclipse. Catch you next month. Bye.